Through the quarantine and through the summer, many children have shifted their sleep schedule significantly later relative to their normal school year sleep schedule. When the days are longer and it's bright out later, kids will just naturally shift their sleep schedule later because natural light suppresses their melatonin secretion. And melatonin is a hormone that your body makes to kind of tell you that when it's time to go to sleep. In the current context, we also have children who for 3 months prior to the summertime were not attending conventional school. They were doing online school. The schedule for that, for most kids, tended to be much more relaxed than during the typical school years. By necessity, we've been more relaxed about our kids' use of electronics. We know that electronics such as tablets and smartphones, gaming consoles, etc., are pretty corrosive to sleep habits and sleep patterns. The light from these devices actually, like natural light, will suppress melatonin. And you can imagine the blue-white light that comes out of a smartphone or a tablet is pretty close to your face at night and is going to really suppress that natural sleep drive that you have. A lot of learning actually happens during the night, and different stages of sleep are responsible for different types of learning. REM sleep has a lot to do with encoding memories of things you learn during the day. Sleep curtailment really affects emotional regulation. So we know that sleep-deprived teens have less self-control, they have less focus, they may be more emotional and more prone to anxiety and mood issues as well. And the first thing you need to look at is the electronics. I encourage families to have a frank discussion with their children about why electronics can be affecting their sleep and their health, and problem solve with their child about what they're going to do about it. Really, most kids should not have their smartphone or tablet in their room after 10 o'clock at night, and I think parents need to set an example about this. Snacking and eating sends a message to your body that it's time to be awake. Reducing food and calorie intake to before 8 or 9 o'clock at night will be helpful as well to get the sleep schedule on track. Opening blinds in kids' rooms so they get natural light in the morning. Encouraging them to get outside in the morning. Exercise in the morning is really helpful too. They don't have to get up at 6 in the morning to do this, but get them up a little bit earlier than they are now. Take them outside, get the natural light exposure. If you've got a dog, have them take the dog for a walk. Sleep is like eating and breathing. It's critical for functioning. And if you explain this to your child in language that they understand, you're going to have a much greater chance of succeeding in making these changes.